Hi guys, I'm gonna take a chance to make a video to debrief the last week flight for everybody and to explain some stuff too. So basically, oof, the weather didn't been good with us. It's been very chilly. Like today we're supposed to go for ground handling and it's still raining. So next Wednesday we're gonna try to start pushing the people that start already. I have more new people coming in too. So the first thing I'm gonna explain about flying at Luxville for everyone. So for flying at Luxville, like I said before, is south wind direction, southwest, southeast is a little bit complicated, and I try to split the flying on three parts. For the people that begin flying there, like your first flight, normally I know with everybody, your first flight gonna be a straight flight. Your second flight, as much as you start improving, gonna be go separated from the little bit of the hill and start doing turn, stuff like that. The rest of that is called the ridge soaring. So you're gonna start learning how to soar that ridge, finding the lift, finding the local thermals or house thermal, stuff like that, and it's gonna be gradually. You need to learn by yourself. You need to have that feeling of when there is windy, I don't get too close to the ridge, so I go a little bit outside, and when there is almost no wind, you get close to the ridge, but you keep a safety distance to prevent you to go down and hit a tree like somebody did a couple months ago. So, but the best way to learn that is flying. So, and I'm gonna put an example of Juan Pablo. Why I take him as an example? Because, like I said before, he remembered me in 1998 when I was flying there. At the time, I didn't have a good instructor. The guy that was there was more money oriented. He took the money from my P2 and disappeared. And I start flying by myself there. And after that, I have a couple of accidents there and broke my shoulder. And I was flying every time, anytime, any condition, every freaking day. But I learned over there for the bad side. So I have to go to take some course in Europe, because at the time there wasn't nobody here with a professional capacity to teach me how to fly. The people was more money oriented, and that's what one of the things that made me separate from the Canadian Paragliding Association, because they suck your money, and for learning is every step is gonna cost you a chunk. But changing that, so I went to Europe and US, find people, I learned to fly, I got my instructor certification. But there is only way, talking about that, there is only way that you can learn, you can improve. Sorry, freaking windy here. The way that you can improve yourself, the best way that you can improve, still windy, but the best way that you can improve yourself and this sport is, like I say always to everybody, as much time you dedicate, as much time you go. Like I say, I take Pablito as an example, because Pablito every time that there is a window, a minimum window, he go there and he find it and he fly. So he had the advantage to live close, and he do it, and that's the reason he remembered me. Talking about the step for flying in Luxville, the second side of the step is flying on the afternoon. So in the morning, the people that are learning, normally I go with them in the morning. I let them to work in the morning, because in the morning the flying condition are very calm and very very safe. So there is two, early in the morning or late on the afternoon, with a restitution take over, and it's safety too back like in the morning. But there is a period between 12 and 3, 4 o'clock that the thermals start kicking, and you can, if you feel confident, if you feel have that confidence, you can go there and you can fly. You can fly and start going high, working on your lift. So I was telling Pablito yesterday and Stefan, the first thing I was telling Pablito to never fly on the least side of the hill. I mean on the back of the hill. Because if you have a descendance, you can go down, you can land into a tree. Never fly into the back of the hill. So if you want to fly to the back of the hill, you need to be 900 meters. What you will do is cross the hill we can do. I did that before. You can cross the hill to the other side and go to the Gatineau with a tailwind on it. So, but never fly in the hill. So I like I was telling Pablitos yesterday, that's the reason I asked people from video to help them to improve the flight. And I saw Pablito going on the ridge and going to the, normally when you take off into the wind direction. If the wind coming west, take off facing the west. So you start soaring the ridge, and this spot, you hear your variometer beeping, beep, 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 beep. So you don't need to go to the other end. So what you do is you try to work on that lift there. It's telling you there is a lift there. If you heard that your variometer start beeping here, beep, 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 you have a ascendance there, lift there. Don't need to go to the other side, wait to the other side, no. Go, turn outside into, and take advantage of that lift. Go, talk outside into, and take advantage. Play on that hill until you get altitude, and try to find another lift. There is a little rock coming outside on the right side of the hill, oriented west side. There's a little rock over there that I remember myself staying there for half an hour. Yes, I didn't want to go down, just passing on top. Every time you pass on top of that rock, you have a lift, you going back a little bit, you pass of that. And when you have the people that feel confidence, when you feel you separate from the hill, you separate from the hill. So you try to find thermal. You see a tractor working the grass and the earth brown. Everything brown is a thermal lifting. So if you see a tree, like a tree, roof of the house, actually when you take off, the roof of the house in front of you is like when a heat day at 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, it's an elevator. You're gonna have a lot of ascendance there, so you need to be a little bit more active there. So what happened when you feel that lift that they kick you up a little bit up? Don't apply brake right away. Don't apply brake brusquely. Just lift your hands up and pick up a little bit of pressure again. Put your hands up, pick up a little bit of pressure again, just to make you get into the lift. Pull just a little bit of pressure, just to feel the lift. So if you have the chance to turn tight on that, do your 360 turn to try to get lift there. But if not, just do a pass again, try to get the lift again, and that's it. It's still the same when you fly. When you fly on the line, straight line, facing the wind, not with your tailwind, you fly on your line facing the wind, and you feel a lift for ascendance there. So cross it over, apply a little bit of brake, and try to find the center. Go around, try to find the center, and just apply a little bit of brake to just keep on the ascendant. If you lose it, go back again. If you lose it, go back again. So listen your body, because your variometer will tell you where the leaf is there. So don't lose it. So like I say, if you in this piece of rock. You have the ascendance and go there, pass, go, take advantage, apply a little bit of brake just to get into. When you exit, you may control a little bit, but not every time is possible. But you don't need to fly to the other corner over here and lose this. Yes, go, just pass, go to outside, get into that, and boom, keep working on that, working safety on that. So you here now, the hill, you here now, 700, 800 meters. So what do you do there? You try to find, open up a little bit to outside, try to find more lift, keep going, try to find more lift, and going, and that's what thermaling is and cross country it is. So basically, I'm very happy with you guys for this week, and even happy for Stefan, because what you guys need is more flying more often, and like Pablito is doing. So every time you have a chance, go ahead, fly, take your time. Remember, you pay a lot of money, 6,000 or 6K for this, so you need to take advantage of us, because we try to make everybody fly, everybody pushing soon, and you need to dedicate time too for this. So anyway, we're gonna try to, I hope this is help a little bit. This is the debrief for this week. So basically I hope the weather condition on Wednesday is good, and we can work a little bit of the ground handling reverse with the new people, and some of another new people gonna come. So take your time. And the other thing before I leave, when you take off, don't rush on the takeoff. I told that Pablito, when you take off, don't rush. So you set up your wall, you put it off. I want you to control your glider before you turn. Even when you turn, the wind can change, and I want you to stay like a couple of seconds controlling. Yes, lower your angle of attack, and you can take off. But take your time, take it safe, make it clear takeoff, and that's it. So have everybody good weekend. So we see you on Wednesday. I hope this is helpful for everybody. Thank you.